Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at SIGGRAPH 2017. This is Marc Petit from Epic Games. Marc, first, why don't you explain your role at Epic, and then we could dig into your very first user group, which happened here at SIGGRAPH.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for having me. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
And well, my role is I run the enterprise business, and it's actually a bad name. That means everything that's not a game. So we cover film, television, broadcast graphics, but also automotive, architecture, a lot of AI, a lot of HMI, user and machine interface. So we cover a range of applications that are not games, and of course AR, VR.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're here at SIGGRAPH with, we had our first ever user group last Monday because we had a lot of things to show. We demonstrated pipeline tools to make sure that, you know, what we hear is getting into the engine sometimes is difficult, and nobody wants to pay for asset transformation. So we have a lot of technology to automate the process for architects and automotive customers. And then we demonstrated 3 productions that were made in real time with the game engine. So one is The Human Race, who won Real Time Live. So we're pretty proud of that. And we had 2 pieces rendered in real time in the Computer Animation Festival. You know, that's the first time ever, it's history, that real-time rendered content makes it to the SIGGRAPH at Computer Animated Festival. And we had 2 pieces in there, The Human Race and the Fortnite trailer, which are rendered in real time, which means 24 frames per second for us in this case. And you should check them out because it's actually, I witnessed through the week people saying, you know that moment, say, that is real time. That's 41 milliseconds per frame. And whether it's the Human Race when you do the whole compositing and finishing in real time, or the Fortnite trailer, which is an animated piece for one of our games where you got beautiful character animation and the atmospherics and the storm and the complex environment and 4 main characters and a ton of zombies. It actually takes I've witnessed it. It takes a little bit, and people say, "Oh my God, this is real time. It's happening." And that's really what we wanted to do, is get people to see the current state of the technology. That was our user group. And then we finished with a very interesting product from David Dozoretz. You know him, he's known in the industry. And he created a television series called Safari, which is all about celebrating difference. The story of cute animals born with other animal skin. Like the elephant is born with a zebra skin. It's an amazing.
That's nice. And
52 times 11 minutes done in the engine. Honestly, you couldn't have done that without the engine because, think about it. Think about the kind of render farm and the kind of capital outlay you need to do 9 hours. A season is 9 hours of television. It's super high quality. I encourage you and your viewers to look at it. And Zafari.com, the trailer is there. Well, it's a beautiful property.
I was going to say, what does your engine allow people to accomplish that they couldn't have accomplished? Like even just, yes, it saves time, but creatively, all the different ways that they could exploit the speed. So
I'll take one example. You have a lightweight pipeline. Look, suddenly your scene aggregation, lighting, rendering, composing, all happens in real time in one package. No more moving around, no more layers and everything. So you can iterate much faster. In our business, the iteration is quality. An example, when you do an 11 minutes episode, you have continuity problems, whether it's for lighting or for story or for assets, So what they were capable of doing, because they can render one episode in 3 hours on one machine, when they were setting dailies to David or David asked for change, he was able to take the entire episode and watch the changes in context. Because it takes 3 hours to render the entire episode. So it is a game. It's a game changer. That's pun intended. We really think that having this lightweight pipeline is both a productivity boost because you do things real time, no more render farm, less software, less hardware, less people. So production, producers very happy, and then the creatives are very happy because they iterate more. And a game engine can handle a lot of geometry. I mean, you should see the depths of the sets, the atmospherics, the visual effects. It's actually raises the visual what you get on screen. You really get a lot more for your dollars, and creators were very happy. So that was a fantastic story, and we saw a lot of pickup. So people are waking up to the value of this real-time technology, and we're pretty happy with that.
Well, What do they need to know that they might not know about the engine? What they could accomplish? Is it more accessible than they think?
Yes. So there are two things that needs to know. First is look at the case study. I mean, we like to eat our own dog food, and instead of putting out statements, we do the Fortnite trailer ourselves. So check out the Fortnite trailers. Trust us, it was built in 2 months, and it runs 24 frames per second. You don't need to do television products in 24 frames per second, but if you build real-time assets, those assets are invaluable because you can do AR, VR, you can do games. Suddenly you open the world of asset reuse and transmedia. I don't like this word, but transmedia exists. So it's, you have to think about all the things you can do when you can work in real time. And if you can work in real time, your content can become interactive. And now you step into the world of interactive storytelling, about customizing content. A kid could create their own character to be in the television series. Talk to me about viewer engagement, and our kids, they don't want to watch back and see something they can't influence. So that content they can customize. The human race, we show it's product placement. For car commercial, we mix a car configured in a car commercial. But I think Safari, and we also discussed and presented at the user group another product. We discussed it. It's Amigo to the Rescue by Disney. It's Disney quality storytelling and gameplay integrated in an app for kids on the iPhone. So it's really exemplify the value of doing interactive content for stories. So the message is, it's probably more mature than you think, and we have reference pipeline, and I have a team of people. That's why I joined Epic, is to create a team. I have a team of 25 people now. All we do is, we focus on helping people deploy the engine because we think it's the future, and the economical impact of using real-time tools is actually very important. And I'm working on some white papers. I'm trying to get people to reveal a little bit the economics underneath, because I think it's very powerful. But I understand that people want to restore their margins first.
Right. Well, where can people go to find out more about the engine and maybe like an FAQ and that kind of stuff? How do you educate them on where can they go?
Unrealengine.com. So they'll find everything there.
All right. Marc, thanks so much for coming
Well, thank
by.
you, Randy. It's a pleasure seeing you again.
Yeah, same here. Thanks.